Professor Göran Collste, what is applied ethics?
Applied ethics is when you discuss and analyze moral issues in different areas of society. For instance, in medicine, in politics, in economics, and that could be done from a more or less theoretical point of view than a philosophical point of view.
What do you think about the present role of philosophers?
Well, the present role, I think, is that philosophers are too often not involved in societal issues. Often what is promoted at the universities is that you should produce journal articles, you should do research in your specific field, and therefore you philosophers and ethicists, especially philosophers, are too little engaged in the society. However, the rise of applied ethics has led to a demand for philosophical expertise and ethical knowledge. So there is, of course, some philosophers are also working in this direction.
Can you tell us something about the applied ethicists in Sweden and their works?
Well, in Sweden there are both philosophers and theologians that work with ethics who are involved in applied ethics. There are some centers, one center of medical ethics in Lund University, and one at the Karolinska Institute in Stockholm. In Gothenburg University there is a center for research ethics in Uppsala, and also in Linköping we have our center for applied ethics, where we take up and discuss different issues, both, for instance, research ethics, medical ethics, political ethics, global ethics, and this kind of issues.
Can you tell us something about the Erasmus course in applied ethics?
Yeah, we have some years ago started up this master's program in applied ethics, which is collaboration between 3 universities so far. In Linköping is a coordinating institution, and we have also Trondheim in Norway and Utrecht in Holland. And in the next round we will also have Stellenbosch from South Africa as a partner institution. And we get support from the European Commission, and therefore we can invite students from abroad, from outside of Europe, to come here and study applied ethics at our different institutions. We can also invite scholars who will then professors in applied ethics who will contribute to the teaching of this at these institutions.
What do you think about applied ethics as a professional branch of philosophy? I mean, what do you think about the future of this branch?
Yeah, I think it's a bright future in one way, because we can see that there will be just more and more ethical issues that will be discussed, and due to for instance, new advanced technology in medicine and gene technology raised a lot of new questions. The climate discussion, which has just started, also contains a lot of difficult ethical issues. So there is a demand, and I can say also philosophy is usually not that much, so to say, demanded by society. So persons interested in philosophy can have a difficult labor market, but I think that applied ethics could be a possibility for those interested in philosophy to also work in this field.
May you inform us about your philosophical interest or interest in applied ethics?
Well, myself, I am interested in both more questions of principles, the theories in the area. I've written a book on the principle of human dignity, for instance, but my field of interest right now is mainly two. I'm involved in projects also on European level on ICT ethics, that is information technology and ethics. This concerns, for instance, the new possibilities for health monitoring in the homes and ethical aspects related to that. And the other main interest of my interest is the discussion on global justice and the fact that we have to also discuss globalization from an ethical perspective and take up the questions of justice when we go to the global institutions and see how the effects of the work for instance, the poor people in the world.
Tusen tack, professor Collste.
Varsågod.
I want to put this video on internet.
Okay.